Remember how amazing World at War and Black Ops 1 zombies were, and still are even today? On solo at least. Obviously it's not exactly the same now, but the good news is many people are still playing the game through backwards compatibility. It's the best in the series for me. Black Ops 1 with all the DLC installed. Obviously Modern Warfare 2 was fantastic, but this is mainly about zombies. And World at War and Black Ops 1 had the best zombies experience. There are still some of the best maps even today, many being remastered for later titles. That just shows you. So we had Dead Ops Arcade, Kino, which is the map in this video, and 5 as the only available zombies maps on release for Black Ops 1. Those two maps and Dead Ops, basically not a map, it's just a mode, still hold more replay value in my opinion than anything Vanguard or Vanguard, whichever you call it, Zombies currently has. It's not classic realm based anymore. That's currently an afterthought for Activision right now, which is a shame. Black Ops 2 and 3 Zombies are also amazing, but you know, this is, I think World at War and Black Ops 1's really, it's the best experience even today in my opinion. Black Ops 1 beats Black Ops 2 and 3, and Cold War, everything. So, what the hell happened, man? What's going on, Activision? What's going on, Treyarch? This is just a joke to all us classic players, you know, who started from COD 4 Modern Warfare or earlier. Like me, I began from COD 4. Then we had World at War, which introduced one of the best modes in gaming history through an end credits Easter egg, which is zombies, of course. Ironic that zombies was once an Easter egg itself. Then up until Black Ops 2 is when slight cracks started to show, I think, like in terms of microtransactions, because we had Modern Warfare 3 Elite system and we had Black Ops 2 personalisation packs, and I think it was like testing us for supply drops on Advanced Warfare, because we knew, you know, it was changing, something big was about to come, and supply drops were unfortunately a huge thing back in the day for a lot of FPS games actually. But what happened, man? Look at most FPS games the past few years, like look at Battlefield 2042 for example. But not only is COD dying, it's losing half of its dedicated fans of the past. People who stuck with the series since the beginning, basically. The game's an empty shell of what it once was. It's nowhere near as good as any previous Call of Duty. I mean, even Advanced Warfare and Infinite Warfare beat Vanguard at this point. The zombies in Advanced Warfare is even better, and that's really going overboard. Probably even Extinction from COD Ghosts is better than Vanguard zombies at this point. But it seems like they put Warzone as well. Warzone's another big reason why the game's dying, to be honest. The company seems to put that first before anything else now, so here we are with Season 2 of Vanguard, and it's a big slap in the face, especially for everyone who's stuck with the game, like I said, since the start, and now people are going back to Cold War because it's genuinely a better game. At least there we have realm-based zombies maps, and they're half decent, but even then I think Cold War zombies is still a big downgrade, and many people would disagree with that. I think Cold War zombies was a big step forward, but I think Black Ops 1 zombies and 2 and 3, especially the Easter eggs, are so much better. Now the Easter eggs can be completed way too easily, man. The game gives you quest markers now. There was just something special about old Easter eggs as well. The zombies community practically created the entire zombie storyline with fan theories years before it became canon. People talked about the Dark Keeper story and theory way before any true evidence. Every other map Easter egg had something new in Black Ops 1, and that's why it's the best experience. You felt like finding any small detail in any new zombies map was perhaps part of an Easter egg. something that no one else has found yet. The game was a lot more difficult. If you ran out of ammo at high rounds, you would struggle without a max ammo drop, especially in this map right here, Kino. And you'd have to pack-a-punch any other random gun that wasn't a wonder weapon and proceed to waste all the ammo on that weapon as well. But now we have objective markers, ammo boxes, armour, and many other things that make Vanguard and Cold War zombies far too easy. Infinite self-revives and people wanting to exfil after 5 rounds is not what zombies is all about. How could the developers look at Black Ops 1 zombies and somehow think Vanguard is better? World at War and Black Ops 1 are absolutely amazing, and the maps being remastered and Resurrections DLC on Black Ops 1 was like the icing on top, and why Black Ops 1 Zombies remains the best. But sadly in Vanguard's case, I'm just going to say Vanguard from now on, that's all changed. So aside from all that, let's look at the last Zombies roadmap. It says here, new map, when it's really just a hub area where you can use to jump into different objectives. And here it says pack-a-punch camo, like it hasn't been in almost every Zombies map for the past 13 years or so. It's like they remove classic things like ray gun and round based just so they can add it in later, you know, like it's the first time. So they get praise from certain fans, you know, younger fans, who think, wow, this is amazing. Haven't ever seen a ray gun before. Do they seriously think like 7-year-olds only play their game now? Or they just don't care? They obviously don't care. Why not just give us a full zombies game, like the one that's been teased apparently for next year? Why not just give us this? Because they don't care. They don't care about your feelings, they don't care about my feelings. That's why. They don't look fondly upon zombies like we do. New employees don't feel nostalgia towards old zombies maps like us. Unless they played all the old maps, which is very doubtful. Probably know more about zombies than most of the Treyarch team these days, to be honest. They may as well just employ us. Look how fast a new Easter egg was solved on Terra Maledicta. It was like, you can do it in like 5 minutes or something. It's all just objective markers that take you to the next area and take you through the next portal, and it's just bad. It's really bad. I can't imagine anyone who previously worked on zombies doing so today. Maybe they all had a memory wipe, who knows. Then we have multiplayer roadmap. And the first thing you see is Warzone. Not only that, but they've squeezed the zombies roadmap in here and a random operator section to make the roadmap seem way bigger than it actually is. But in the multiplayer section we have ranked play, which is pointless considering skill-based matchmaking. This bear straight from your favourite website. A car skin that should be in the Warzone section, technically, of the roadmap, unless that's part of the new arms race mode that no one cares about. So really for us fans who appreciated 6v6 maps in the past, only have 2 maps. That's it, 2 maps. How will this keep me or you playing the game? It's simple. It won't. COD isn't good anymore, and it's not even alright. For a mainly zombies player like myself, this new content is a slap to the face, like I said. So this is it until the mid-season update. At least with Black Ops 1 map packs we had amazing content and a full zombies map. Just look at Call of the Dead, man. Probably one of my favourite maps actually after Ascension. So it's a sad time for FPS gaming. Basically, I just want another Black Ops 1 or 2 or 3. But that's impossible now. There will never not be a battle pass and store implemented into future titles. I can see it already with Modern Warfare 2 this year. Great name, by the way. Very original. Once that comes out, it'll be worse than what we have. Warzone 2, I think, will ruin the cycle of the next 3 games. Most likely. So yeah, the future doesn't look too great, for me personally. I know it doesn't sound too optimistic, but look at what wanting something classic gets you these days. Like the title says, COD Vanguard Zombies has most definitely lost its soul. Doesn't have the same feeling, there's no emotion behind zombies anymore, no hype or fear, no good Easter egg songs, lack of strong wonder weapons because everything is now about leveling up weapons in game. That's all people care about. There's absolutely 0 people using the ray gun anymore. No fun with randoms because exfil. Why? And lobby swapping. Why? It's now a thing. You know? This is a major issue and it needs to be addressed in future games. Especially exfil. Why place that in the game? For someone who plays with randoms most of the time, you know? Take exfil out the game. If you don't want to be in the game anymore, leave. Leave the game. I'm worried about the free zombies game also, that may be coming up next year, because it's free, first of all. Usually when a game is free it ends up being really bad. And they may add a store and new items, you know, into classic maps that we're used to, and we will not like that. Anyway, I would probably say more, but the more I talk about this, the more I'll start, I can make an hour-long video of why Vanguard Zombies is way worse than World at War and Black Ops 1. World at War and Black Ops 1 are
so amazing.
And you just can't beat those games. Unless you started very late to the series and you're very new, then you may enjoy Vanguard Zombies more than me. But if you go back and you play World at War and you play Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, you go back and play those games, play the zombies, honestly, you'll have a way more fun. Way more fun. So go back, play them. And my advice to the developers, the new developers especially for Treyarch, is to go back and play every old map since release. Because you probably haven't done so already. Go back, play every old map. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you like this video and you'd like to see any more commentary by me, this is my first commentary. So I apologise if this is sloppy. But it's really just a rant and a ramble, this video. If you'd like to see any more like this, please leave a comment and a like down below, and thanks again.